penalty. Aquano say a penalty na Aquano Bonier, but Chelsea goalkeeper no dear pa. Chelsea elbow at Nabacope, Nina Jedi Sancho, the way we see a boy Jumanana. When ya Chelsea game ni bia ha na Ntwetwe Jedi Sancho twetwe and son of born to Atenam no ye de kakra dia ba chama ne Ntwetwe pa na chese enye easy kra na enye easy emfama Jedi Sancho na after the game no penya ni team at the Ertehak akasa Jedi Dabi we kwa yi Enzo Maraska or den koma kakra dia tuta esa Branton na ne first game at the Matos ne ball no boy na ni ade hu ye pass Branton betima to so be bua Chelsea Jedi Sancho na nkasa say enya de se ebia ohego na Manchester for fele anaso mo munjiri ndi na fele na mum no office the right timer eso ma manfo hu se sa Jedi Sancho no ball no onimini bodada na Chelsea for say yanka mo bia cha say afi no manya Hazard we team nim back because since Hazard 2019 we call Madrid ni be si ye che danya player papa biem eba be pim na ye ache say ye hoyi na mo akwa we de ball no pa de aguade wo fa ball no chia ne na sa timi say Hazard ball na pepepe eja nkuku so oheya baluhu ana che say aka na kwabna he say me titi say yes Michael Jackson nani ma ho agba no because so be boni say ya de anu an say ayi benkum so say Jedi Sancho so atafa enu an say edi ni gina ho an ya push nkuku akono ma nan ye mpasem bia ye mpeso akwa no ekokwa say boss bia ho nti ene ankoma kakra etoja ewo dwumade so na no pay no ye di bi e de adana anu na manfo say nyo bia Anthony Taylor but and the major the Fiifi-Manfred ne Ayala on bass Anthony Taylor ya de eja mubehu de we si ekwabna media si anim si ene ebre na afire pa bada omon fanche mfidie nti eto de bia na mfidie na ka
I was a man for complaining on Facebook say na Richard Aden and de Manchester
omon fanche
ne can you need the hamo kakra
we machines no your technicians na ya say yet mama manya kakra nti
20 minutes
mon fanche
na intimi and station nti especially mo amhwe live on Facebook no you know some of the data and na share mon fanche pa mon fanche enye boapa nti ene no menya ibia ye costre so ho na Fiifi-Manfred a chance ye kra di aman near the Unidia, a question to us, but scanning the better if you scanning the
I start 281 has I start 281 has says Sikampato and yet 1,000 Ghana. At the many Padrona, the Aoyana so that is start 281 has start 281 has not where me option 2. We me option 2 so me 10 me 20 me 10 me 20. Now face can tremedi when you trankwa dia we be when you trankwa dia be mesawa and 1,000 Ghana and yet as bonuses no so dey p and titwabi na di and on the 16th which are mpato we salary ana wonsa eka no
okay nti 1,000 cedis ya che dia money pass 6 and then no once am for to warning our face we am at when should anya bia nti na ma fra Fifi a me say yen start show na no nti the show ne de to so a de aka ni nam ne be kwa kire ha matemase pa antino and I'm fan chain say ye late for 20 solid minutes mon fan chain pa kania no and na e born ni say yen shen common say emfa emamo 10:52 Fiifi-Manfred Kofi Mareska good morning now what you saying how's your weekend
we be come
holding in kama some question 1 tea
yeah fine
kama some country say question 3 I told you game we didn't
see me person me start free match we for obvious reasons it's winning before Enzo Maresca now say Chelsea go away to Bournemouth apart from last season under Pochettino it had been difficult. Not only Andoni Ariola one of the best tactical brains in the English Premier League. And only at the level of the game, I myself, when you're watching the APL, watch Bournemouth games. Very stubborn manager. One of the teams are not all going to the match they fall. No, you're unbeaten. Bournemouth this season, before Chelsea match, now you're unbeaten. Not 2-0 down against Everton. Wako Goodison Park. I got 10 around before the international break. So it was difficult for you to go there with a team with a lot of confidence in Bournemouth. Chelsea went into this game knowing that they are going to play against a side that is stubborn. Your ball Martin Yeno, me 14 yellow cards record in the English Premier League by, of course, Anthony Taylor. And I'll tell you why the game was like that. Chelsea echoes our match. They went into the game without a branch friend Enzo Fernandez. Chelsea started with a 4-back, 4-3-3 basically. But right back, no be anyway. Axel de Sassi never at right back. The two centre backs, obviously Levi Cole and Wesley Fofana. Then at left back started Mark Kukurea. But Nigeria was different, and I'll tell you on the tactical board. In fifth one, it was a double pivot of Moises Caicedo and Abante Renato Veiga. And on fifth one as a good double pivot. Then up top, it was Cole Palmer as a 10, right ahead of them. Nani Madueke, Pedro Neto, and Abante, your friend Nicholas Jackson. Now, Bournemouth came into this game pressing centrally without the ball as a 4-4-2. It's a push a match in 10 minutes, Chelsea started some ball. Now, for them to build up. And I'm sure in the first half, Chelsea first the share game, they were very, very frustrated. Central areas, not Chelsea team build it up. Because Bournemouth had constricted central areas and they couldn't play out the ball from the back. So, Bournemouth writer, although the Sassi doesn't have what it takes to also pass out the ball from there and not heading. So from the beginning of the game, Bournemouth on top, creating chance after chance, dictating the pace of the game. In fact, in the first half, Bournemouth even before they got the penalty. And it tells you how good Andoni Ariola team no here. Now it's really say Chelsea build up throughout this season. The left-hand channel, no, and your friend Enzo Fernandez, and they in charge of the build-up from the left-hand side. So he received the ball from that area and placed forward. Now the job was now given to Abrantia, your friend Mark Kukurea, who she again now. Almost every time after the first phase of the build-up, not Mark Kukurea and him to try and receive the ball from those areas and play forward. Also to pull Antoine Semenyo from the areas of pressing Chelsea centre backs and to play well. Which first half, Branko? Oh yeah, Chelsea. Chelsea after the first half, you were devastated.
Thank you, Mama Santra.
Now,
Kabo and Kamabo drew.
No. Second half, something has to change. Your position, you are actually and send my friend a centre back. Centre back for me, and the Fiifi. All the usual ball passes need to be. Now, because Levi Cole, not left back anymore, Marco Crowe pushing Kwapitino. Levi Cole now was playing as the LCB. And then Fiifi 1 year Wesley Fofana. That is not the biggest attribute of Wesley Fofana. In the second half, immediately Enzo Maresca realizes no. The pace of Pedro Neto will need more. And too much. Ultimately calming down the attack. Ultimately managing space. Ball retention from took him off. Brought on Jadon Sancho. Then on the left hand side, all those in a cook are pressing Kopama man for man. Baby Kopama Fabia all holding on to him. Now it was the ability of Jadon Sancho, Rich. The decision making of Jadon Sancho surprised me, to be very honest with you. It surprised me. He's a player, me for one. Many enthused about him before last night. But you watch the game and senior ball stick it to him. Now and the lapping runs the back. The weight of the pass was so good.
No, belly him out. Come.
It was so important. But still, let Chelsea brain build up. For me, change the SSR game was when Enzo Maresca brought on Tosin Aderebiayo for a branch friend Axel de Sassi. And Opusi Wesley Fofana to right centre back. And then played Tosin Aderebiayo at centre back. From there, you could tell the calmness on the ball from Tosin. And all possible from the deep areas and breaking things down. And of course, later on in Kuku, Rich, substitutions change a lot in game management. And Jadon Sancho in Kuku, Tosin Aderebiayo was so important for Chelsea on Saturday night. See, watch this. Jadon Sancho in your ball. Throughout the game, Kerkis had been stubborn for the Chelsea attackers. Now, pulling him out for me, it was the run of Renato Veiga in between the outside centre back and the full back now. And they taking the attention of Kerkis away and then give space to Abrantia friend Christopher and Kuku. Say, one share how they go happen. I have it in pictures for you and I want to analyze for you. Rich, should be a Jadon Sancho. Not sure the initial spot of Abrante for the Christopher and Kuku. Right behind him, there is Mark Kukurea and João Felix Onechi. Now, immediately they did that, you could see Abrante for Renato Viega and make it a run in between them to make sure that they create space for Christopher and Kuku to receive the ball and then create the chance at home. But in Kuku said, free bench Ebano. Asema Enzo Maresca catcher was simple. Also, catcher said, we lack quality in the box. So give us quality in the box. I said, when you Nicolas Jackson, I won't be happy to hear it. Ikuku in the post match, I say, Enzo Maresca catcher said, we lack quality in the box. So give us quality in the box. And go there, Kuku said, was clear cut quality in the box.
Okay.
Clear cut quality in the box. And it's ball on the touch them. And man, here 1-0 and good one. In fact, also data and statistics now. Bournemouth dominated the game in the first half. Not Chelsea. They are very, very lucky not to have considered, especially from a very good penalty save from our brand friend Robert Sanchez. So, 6 yellow cards for Bournemouth, 8 for Chelsea. It means that after 4 games, Chelsea was 7 points in the English Premier League. Last season by this time, not Chelsea 4 points up there in the North London derby. They make a Chelsea. It will come down to the minute details like set pieces. And before the game, I tweeted, say, Guillermo Vicario still, the issues of set pieces now still pending. And he had not solved it. And you could tell clearly, say, Arsenal follow were not willing to play too much on the ball. Almost serious possession, Ematorial must perform. Then they asked them to break them down. But for me, the biggest problem is with Ange Postecoglou. What match be say? Now Arsenal prevent you from playing through them centrally. You need presence, you need wide men. And you know, Odobe was on the bench for almost 68 minutes. And you can't break Arsenal down. Central areas, almost song you mean from wide areas, you don't get the best out of him. You play the young Kulusevski from deep, you don't get the best out of him. There was the need for them to stretch Arsenal Kakra. And again, Arsenal for defenses, they come up on top. Not only did they get a clean sheet, but also
catch him to Tottenham for
Magalhaes in a very, very good goal to make it 1-0.
Sir, Tottenham too amount for Haley or Munadier. But catch him, they flatter to deceive. Kofi, why Tottenham team no much like as woman to be moved. And me sometimes I don't want someone for so say a cancer top 6 with one who for Tottenham count. Tottenham me who almost want me a big
child. But don't Manchester United fans be any even after Motreza win.
So saying.
Almost born in your face.
It's not true. One example.
Big change count.
Anna big change. We are me free biggie.
Oh, catch him.
Me say we are me free biggie. Every time the big una catch there. Fifi so we share tre bad when you are.
Go on Twitter and sample the trends. Manchester United fans are not happy. Born am boy.
Na say ni agobi.
No, born now all issues at time 11:30 ni
One said that. Boy any na tia ya hwe me fatulo bu na. You we say akwohwe no production room. O say ma hwe dey.
O say ma bobo yi.
Ba share tre.
Mo say 3-0.
The most important game say Yakwa we akofa 3 points and 3 goals.
Okay.
That is the most important thing.
Very, very important.
And
but the most important thing.
Mudi a mo share one dey na boy. Ma mo ku.
But table no mo da se o.
Enye Jadon Sancho ya daro ma dey na ma mo a. And o bail him out. I say nkama bo draw.
Yes, you ma Messi man mo tin fa ni yen show. Difference no. O share table no so a ye da.
Go be Europe up na ayala sombrana. And ye turn in chenchemre ni kakaka.
6 points penalty. And no that's the difference between me and you.
Hey, table dia opo.
I say table e fama o table. Well, man, no be some say any asset. Table no e fama me.
Ade.
Madrid and the ball first in the Spanish La Liga. And Madrid game no more boy against Sociedad at Anoeta at San Sebastian. They a very difficult game. They managed to get a job done. So on Sunday 2 p.m. now they focus in Barca so to also get the results and then play a good game away at Girona. 2 difficult games. In the pre-match analysis, if you look at Barca's form against Girona from last season, it has been difficult for them to get results. But not yet starting season, so Hansi Flick has been good on the Barcelona side. And for me, the rotations from deep, echo attack anymore, now yes spot on. So which Barcelona will come? And the Kukura game, which your ball game new year. 4 goals to 0. 4 goals to 0. Ena Ekoko PM Hodom. Mr. Touch name by Timothy Ame. 4 goals to 0. Ena Ekoko PM Hodom. Basa. Eshe game no. Emo win. Of course, first goal for Lamine Yamal in the 30th minute. First one, 4 goals to 1. Sorry, Lamine Yamal Sanchez in the 37th minute. Dani Olmo, 47th minute. And a Pedri, Bako Kaho, Emmanuel 4-1. Of course, in the 80th minute, Christian Suwani, Eshe Bako, Emmanuel 4-1. See, I'm game you know. Barca players, you be so say, how was the game like? I must say, I'm there. Bon F, and especially for Lamine Yamal. But it is very direct, and make catch what I say. The Hansi Flick ball Barca no. The tiki taka playing the short passes, but yes, also more direct. When you want to say in Pau Kubas make me breaking lines no from deeper areas, let him break the lines. Let us go direct. Let us go between the lines. Yen teams over the Asia goes 10-10. And that's exactly Asema and now Abratia, Yafed Lamine Yamal, and Usha will build up compa. There are times Barca went into this game. On the build up, it was more like a diamond. So Inigo Martinez and the Pau Kubasi Biema. Abratia fell more than the stage enters between the two. Then you have Casado at the base of the diamond, Pedri on the other side, Dani Olmo on the other side. Abentefe Rafinha will now come inside, then Alejandro Balde will keep the weight with Abentefe Lamine Yamal. Excellent way of breaking down teams about pressure high. So also constitute Fiifi-Manfred. Then your ball with a very, very good tactical play of making sure say your ball with a diamond and of course, Ocean has a flicker tactics no onimu. And also apart from that, the physicality of the players here very, very important. Before Hansi Flick, now a 0-0 draw to Girona. Lucy 2-4 last season, and almost Lucy another 4-2 to team friend Girona, and then almost share by 4 goals to 1. Barca on the Spanish La Liga table on top with 15.5 games, 5 wins. Number 5 games, goal difference 13. Atletico de Madrid, Real Madrid, 11 points. Lamine Yamal this season 5 games, 3 goals, 4 assists. The boy is getting there now. No pay. The injury of our branch friend Dani Olmo to Barca, and he adds to a long list. Gavi last week, Yana doctors made clear Gavi to start training with the main team. I'm clear now. Daniel Musaba Bipra. Frankie de Jong so tries say he will get back to be fit. Ronald Araujo is also still on the sidelines waiting to come on. And Dani Olmo will come on. Not good news for Barca, but they can get a job done. Of course, and now in front of AS anymore, I will say the penalty Gracia. Give me the penalty. Thank you. 2 penalties. Vinicius Junior Bobako, another Bako Emma Bentefeni killing Luton Mbappe. Of course, still injuries no air hard, but Carlo Ancelotti said Militao in prior. He will still be ready to come and play in subsequent games. And now game Real Madrid and their games are and over the weekend they got the job done. And Madrid this weekend, a ball with a base of Cruz and Valverde. Valverde the deepest. At some point in time, other Gula to try to create for the team. And I think that helped with Mbappe, Vinicius Junior, and Rodrigo Goes keeping the weight and being the front 3 of the attack was a good one for them, and they deserve to get the job done. They have about 4 match weeks. Our English Premier League name. Now, everything is shaping up.